Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 2022 July Leos. This is your reading. I'm your astrologer, Lori Livian, and we're going to go into some depth about some of the highlights of the month ahead. I am using the tropical Western zodiac. I'm a whole sign Hellenistic astrologer. Listen for your rising sign. It'll be the most accurate. Sun and moon are useful as well. And from here we go ahead. I want you to also like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, pretty please. And if you want to comment, I will always read your comment. Check my description box below for all the things I'm up to, and sign up for my Cosmic Moonshine Weekly Forecast newsletter because you get a bunch of free gifts from me, including 222 All Signs Forecast for all signs, free, downloadable, and keepable for you. And you also get a code for my 30% discount code for any reading on with me at all. All right, so let's get rolling. I need to stretch. I've been doing these recordings. I'm trying this now. This is new for me, Leos. I'm going to give each sign their own reading and see how I feel about that instead of meshing you into one. So let's get started and talk about the highlights. First of all, you do like the summer, right? Because every summer the sun moves into Leo, and this happens this year, around July 22nd. So you can always look forward to that. So get ready for that near the end of the month as the sun lights up you. So the second half of the month, or the last third of the month is going to be, of course, that sweet spot where you feel like you're really in your groove. Before we get there, the sun is moving through Cancer. Always happens this way, the 12th house, and you're really poking through the subconscious mind and your inner life, and you're looking at inspecting your own bad habits, shining a light into the closet of your own sabotaging ways. So there's just that general thing that happens this season for you. And as well, I want to talk a little bit about this energy you're going to experience, that we're all experiencing July 1st and 2nd, which is a gnarly, intense, we haven't seen for 2 years, square from Mars to Pluto, Mars in Aries squaring Pluto in Capricorn. Now, this is something that happens every 2 years on average. And with this energy, we always have to deal with this kind of energy of control or power struggles that can arise. And in this case, it may involve your work. It may involve somebody connected to Pluto in your 6th house of livelihood, of the daily work routines. And it could also involve, with Mars in the last degrees of Aries, something to do with a guide, a mentor, or a spiritual authority, a pastor. These are temple type things, the 9th house, and also a professor or conflict in an academic environment. There's many ways that could show up. So there's this gnarly tension between things you do in your 6th, your work routines, your habits, your daily grind, the office space, and a 9th house combative quality coming through. It doesn't last very long. It's really a short-lived 2 or 3 days of tension, but you can also be obsessively focused and dedicated and disciplined in getting something done that you need to do, like a paper for your professor or planning that trip and getting your itinerary nailed down. I'm needing to plug my laptop in. Okay, I think I can get through before plugging in with you guys. Also, the other thing I point to is the same day as this, or the same, couple of days, there's a Mercury sextiling Uranus energy in the sky. And that's also very positive because Mercury brings news and Uranus is sudden, unexpected, but it's sextile. So it's flow and opportunity. Sextiles 60 degrees away are the nature of Venus. So Mercury is moving through the sign of Cancer, and that's he's a dream god. He's a psychopomp too, but he's a messenger of the gods and the messenger in the ancient world of dreams. And their 12th house can be dreams. So you may get a really powerful dream coming through as Mercury moves through your 12th house and sends a jolt of energy to your career zone. You have a dream about how to make your career work exactly the way you want, or you have a great insight about something you need to do in your work or career. Also, backroom deals. You can make some exciting backroom negotiations, deal making, Mercury, and that could lead to some positive, sudden, unexpected, and exciting career developments. And that's all happening around July 1st and July 2nd. Also, July 8th to the 11th, we all have the movement of the sun sextiling Uranus, the god of unexpected change. And he's again still in your career. He hasn't gone anywhere. That's what he's been doing since 2019 to 2026, disrupting the status quo in your ambitions, Leos, for your career. You've been up and down and changing things up for sure. I know a couple of Leos retired from lifelong careers during this time frame. So with this energy of Uranus up in this part of your sky, and then the sextile from the sun in the sign of Cancer, again, what things are going on behind the scenes, maybe backroom deals with maybe authority figures and patriarchal figures, bosses, that's going to pop positively in your 10th house of your career. And you may see that output really lighting up for you sometime during the July 11th to 15th window. All right. I will mention there is a moon that's called a Capricorn full moon happening conjunct Pluto. That's going to be activating in the sky for you. And Pluto in Capricorn is, as we mentioned, in your sixth house of work, livelihood, daily routines to do with health protocols. And so, Leo, this is going to be a full light here. You may be seeing a revealing light in the house of the way you do your work, or you may have a revelation around your health that shines brightly and fortifies something here that's positive and powerful for you to know about. Now, there is an oppositional energy from Mercury at the same time in your 12th house. So there may be a push and pull between 12th house matters a little bit, or communications or insights from your inner life and your dreams that are going to affect your choices in a powerful, positive, full and completing and fruiting way, full for fruition of something in work habits and career habits and routines, and also things to do with your health. The energy of the month gets kind of gnarly. That's an understatement. We're all going to be dealing with that. Is there anything else I want to tell you before I go into that? Oh, I do want to say one more thing. Leo's Mercury moves into your sign, okay, starting July 19th. And this is good for you, just before that sun ingress on the 22nd. And this makes you a very effective communicator for about 3 weeks. So July 19th, at the end of the month, your ability to communicate, to negotiate, to make a deal, the art of the deal, to succeed in marketing and merchandising are really, really pronounced. This is the ideal time for you to use your voice to ask for what you want, to get that raise, to give in to a friend for that favor, whatever. Use your the act of communication successfully during this window of time. It will be very powerful for you. Now, the end of the month, though, we get this Mars Uranus and North Node collision. They're all piling up together in Taurus around 18 degrees, and the whole of the world is going to feel this, believe me. But in your individual life, it's a story for you about your career. Now, Mars is often the god of elimination, but he's also the god of action. So what actions are happening or what eliminations are going on now? Mars, Uranus, North Node could be the dramatic departure of somebody in your career space, right? Leaving the job space, but maybe it benefits you or something. Or you may cut out as well. Who knows? But there's this big dramatic boom energy around the 31st of July. And, you'll feel it around the 21st of June. It kind of peaks out on July 31st and it keeps going on until like August 5th. A lot of intensity, a lot of excitement, a lot of suddenness, a lot of big change in your career zone, in your reputation, in your workplace. Okay. So get ready for that. It may be exciting or it may be overwhelming. The new moon is in Leo just before that on July 28th, setting a new direction for you in the house of you. So every year you get a new moon in you and it fortifies you and it brings you some new beginnings, and it will play out for 6 months after as it comes to a new fullness. Now, this is a very lucky moon for you because it is in the house of you, your body, your health, your ambitions, your identity, and it is receiving a trine, a fire trine from Jupiter and Aries. So this can bring you really great opportunities over the 6 months that follow to take trips to foreign lands, and the 2 weeks that follow. Great news about academics, great news about book publishing. Lock an opportunity in these zones of the sky. You might get a guide, a teacher, a mentor that really looks out for you in your life, even a spiritual advisor. So the 2 weeks that follow, you'll see evidence of what this is about, and you'll know the fullness of it as the 6 months follow. Oh my God, my battery's just about done. I hope that wasn't too fast for you, Leos. And I will see you again, I hope soon. Don't forget to comment. I love to hear how things are going for you. And if you want to like my channel and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, I'd love that too. Thank you, Leos.